Oh, what's good, Team Lifebook? It's your boy, Lifebook CEO, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. So today, we're gonna be looking at the scariest sea monsters alive. Ooh, I'm scared. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all. But it's some scary animals deep down in the sea that we probably never even seen before because we haven't explored the whole sea. You know what I'm saying? But you already know, before we get into this video, I want to thank the richest because I'm using their video. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I want you guys to go ahead, subscribe to their channel. I'm going to drop the link to the original video in my description, and y'all can go ahead, click that link, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now, if you guys do not like reacting videos, meaning me pausing it to give my opinion on the video and my opinion on what I just seen, just watch the original video that I'm going to drop the link in the bio for, and you guys will be fine. But this channel right here is for reactions. You get to see my personality, and you get to see how I react to these videos, man. So with that being said, now you guys could punish that subscribe button and drop a like on this video. But let's get into this video real quick because I'm kind of amazed to see what's really deep down in the sea. What scary sea creatures are down there today? You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this, man. It's only right. What is that?
There is no place on Earth more daunting and more dangerous than our oceans. Whether
Fact.
just below the surface, ready to pounce on unaware swimmers, or lurking in the darkest depths, the number of water-dwelling demons out there is nightmarishingly astounding. Menacingly named...
Now, I'm going to pause this early based on the fact, why y'all had to use the word demons? Like, it's bad enough we was already scared of what was deep down in the ocean. Now you telling us these things on demon time too? Oh nah. I said I'm out. Nah. It's crazy though, right, y'all?
and sharks lie in wait, while enormous deep-sea spiders scurry along the seafloor. Make no mistake, witness one of these underwater monsters, and you'll never want to pull on a pair of swim trunks again. Not to mention the ever-present threat of violent great whites. So, who's ready for a quick dip? If the tentacles weren't enough to make you squirm, the sheer enormity of this creature is bound to do the trick. The aptly named giant squid is a deep-sea behemoth, with the largest ever specimen recorded by scientists stretching to a nightmarish length of almost 43 feet, or 13 meters, and weighing close to a ton. You would assume that agile and elusive wouldn't be the fitting adjectives to describe a beast of...
First things first, that's a huge squid. That's not the squid that the people be cooking. You know what I'm saying? At the big Chinese restaurant and stuff. This is not that squid. This squid right here, this might be one of them demons that they was talking about earlier in the video. 1 ton? Wow. Do y'all know how much 43 feet is? This squid is humongous. If you see this in the ocean, I don't know what you would do. I mean, I don't know what I would do. I think I would run. I'm not even going to be fast enough to swim away from that thing. It might just kill me. Huh. That's crazy, man. There's some scary stuff deep down that sea.
Size, but indeed they are, making the giant squid all the more scary. As one of the ocean's most brilliant hunters, the giant squid has the unique ability to catch prey from a whole 33 feet or 10 meters away, simply by shooting out their two feeding tentacles. Despite their colossal size, the giant squid is highly mysterious, and only rarely do humans catch a glimpse of one. Why? Because they live deep beneath the surface in the ocean's so-called twilight zone, at depths of between 1,000 and 2,000 feet.
Wait, so the TV show The Twilight Zone, were they talking about deep down in the sea? That's the Twilight Zone? Because they just said the Twilight Zone. So you telling me all that crazy stuff that was going on in that TV show, The Twilight Zone, was possibly deep down in the sea? That's crazy. So it's some monsters down there. And I'm going to use the word monster because that's how we're going to address these things. They ain't your friends. You know what I'm saying? They're not your buddies. These is monsters, or as they said, demons. So you might want to leave them alone. Don't go scuba diving by yourself because you possibly might not come back home. You feel me?
The goblin shark earns its title as one of the most avoidable ocean creatures,
Though,
as
yo?
one of the older species still swimming around, and the only remaining representative of the Mitsucorinidae family. The 125-million-year-old oceanic grim reaper is essentially a living fossil, having far outlasted more famous predators. Adding to the intimidation of the obvious sword-like blade sticking out of the front of the goblin shark's head, these creatures have been spotted at up to enormous lengths of 20 feet, although on average between 10 and 13 feet long is more common. Much like the giant squid, the goblin shark prefers to stay far away from human territory, sticking to the lower and...
Okay, so now what I'm saying is this. I'd rather see a normal great white shark before I see a goblin shark, because the face alone is scary. Like, I'm scared alone just looking it in the eyes. I'm talking about like that. If we look at each other face to face in the eyes, bro, you already won. I give up. You can eat me. It's nothing I can do about it, because your face alone is scary. It's not even Halloween, and you got to wear that every day. You feel me? It's crazy.
Regions of the oceans, where it stealthily hunts its meals, using its layers of jagged teeth to its advantage. While the goblin shark presents itself as one of the most demonic-looking of sharks, it's far from the most famous. That title, of course, goes to the great white, the species feared by the masses ever since Steven Spielberg gave us Jaws back in 1975. With about 300 teeth arranged in a number of rows, and an unwavering carnivorous mindset, it's easy to see why. These beasts can grow to immense sizes, too. Take Deep Blue, for example. She's roughly 20 feet long and weighs an estimated 2 tons. As one of the largest great whites alive, she devours sperm whales for breakfast. It's no secret that the great white is the ocean's modern apex predator. The sight of a fin breaking the surface is a universal warning for beachgoers to scramble out of the water. And yes, attacks do happen. There were 64 unprovoked shark attacks reported around the world in 2019. The media tends to overhype the danger, however, so take the shark threats with a grain of salt. In 1996, 43,000 Americans were injured by toilets. In that same year, just 13...
Okay, now we gotta address this. How were all them people injured by toilets? We gotta address that. Now, the toilet is your friend, because when you gotta use the bathroom, it gives you a place to, let the goods out. Now, how could you possibly get injured by a toilet? What was you not doing right? I'm going to blame it on the people. It's not the toilet fault. It's your fault. The toilet did nothing to you. It's your fault. It's no way a toilet should be able to harm a human. It's a toilet. I just wanted to know, man. And not only that, did y'all hear what they said about the goblin shark? Demon? Like, come on, bro. This is why I'm more scared of the goblin shark than a regular shark. I don't go swimming in the ocean anyway, because that's not a place for me. You know what I'm saying? I like swimming in a pool, in the backyard, maybe at the community center. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like swimming at. Or at a nice resort inside, not outside in the ocean. That's why I like to swim at. This is why people don't go swimming in the ocean, because of things like that. The goblin shark, let alone.
People were injured by sharks. Looking like a terrifying mesh between a snake and a leech, this is the lamprey, a creature with a first impression capable of making even the bravest of us take a backward leap. As a real-life oceanic vampire, lampreys suck the life out of their prey by attaching their sucker and leaving round, persistent wounds. Lampreys have been pissing off wildlife officials around the Great Lake area for years, now officially classed as an invasive species. Saltwater or freshwater, lakes or rivers, the shallows or the depths, it doesn't matter. The parasitic lamprey thrives wherever it finds itself. No joke, the lamprey can even climb up waterfalls. There are typically 3 types of lamprey: the bloodsucker, the flesh eater, and the one that, doesn't really do much at all. While these incredibly versatile parasites typically prey on fish, human encounters aren't unheard of. Although, we wouldn't wish it on our worst enemy.
Me either, buddy.
As an underwater devil spawn made famous thanks to Finding Nemo, let us introduce you to the anglerfish. Lurking throughout the murky depths of the Atlantic and Antarctic oceans, the anglerfish has a resume as one of the most terrifying creatures below the surface. Using its bioluminescent lure, aka the giant light bulb looking thing attached to its head, the anglerfish beckons its prey toward it. Then, faster than a speeding bullet, pounces with its large jaws and sharp, crooked teeth.
See, let's get this straight, man. That light right there, it's not going to bring me towards it. I'm going to swim far, far away from it. But yet again, I will not be in the ocean to see any of these creatures ever. You know what I'm saying? Ever, ever, ever will we come across each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be in the ocean because, one, these things are in the ocean. Two, I can't drive a boat. I can drive a car. You know what I'm saying? I can't drive a boat, though. So, therefore, I'm not going to be in the ocean, period. You know? So, that's that. I don't plan on seeing any of these things. And if I see anything, and I'm talking about anything with a light over his head, if I'm on a cruise or something like that, because that's one time I might actually be in the ocean. I forgot about that. You hop on a cruise or something like that. You chilling by yourself, and then you see this thing with a light on it. You know what I'm saying? And then you see them teeth. It's the teeth for me. I'm out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.
The strangest, most unsettling feature about this deep-sea demon, of which there are over 200 different species, by the way, isn't its menacing stare or crooked smile, but its reproductive habits. Wow. When a boy anglerfish meets a girl anglerfish, he latches onto her with his sharp teeth, and before too long, the two fish become one. Weird, right? Known scientifically as Melanocystis johnsoni, some anglerfish can be quite large, reaching 3.3 feet in length. Most, however, are significantly smaller, often less than a foot. Thank goodness.
Look like that.
With a diameter of just under 5 inches, the blue-ringed octopus might not be as physically imposing as some of the other critters swimming around in our oceans. It doesn't have needle-like teeth. It doesn't have a thirst for blood. But make no mistake, the blue-ringed octopus is not to be underestimated.
Don't sleep on the octopus.
Sure, this tentacled sea creature may seem rather harmless on the outside, showing off its glowing, unique markings, but their venom, made up of a poison called tetrodotoxin, is powerful, potent, and potentially fatal. These animals carry enough venom to take down 26 humans within minutes. At least we would know when one of them has bitten us, right? Wrong. Their bites are tiny and often painless, meaning that by the time we realize that the respiratory issues and paralysis have set in, it's already too late. The dangerous blue ring is typically found throughout the Pacific and Indian Oceans, in tide pools and coral reefs. Making even the largest of great whites seem small, the biggest shark ever to prowl the oceans is the infamous predatorial, destructive megalodon, with a bite strength of over 40,000 pounds per square inch. Take a look at one of its teeth compared to that of a great white, and you'll quickly understand why.
Now, what I could say is that is the scariest thing in the ocean that, has been recorded. It's probably something deep, deep down below. You know what I'm saying? And this is just my opinion. I personally think it's a dinosaur down there somewhere. Just one. I think it's a huge dinosaur deep, 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 deep down in the ocean. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something crazy down there. That's possibly why things go missing in the Bermuda Triangle and stuff like that. Because I think it's a monster down there. I don't think people just was yelling, Godzilla, Godzilla, and never seen nothing that looked crazy like that. Now, I'm not saying Godzilla real. I'm saying there's something down there that might possibly, and I'm going to say possibly, have some features of Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? But this thing right here is scary. I mean, I would instantly faint if I seen this in real life because I know death is on the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone. I'm out of here. This thing is going to eat me, my family, the boat, everybody. We're gone. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm just not trying to see him no time soon.
Estimates suggest that the megalodon grew between 50 and 60 feet, or 15 to 18 meters in length, and weighed around 48 tons.
48
of course,
tons?
According to most scientists, this former apex predator went extinct millions of years ago. However, there are a few unique thinkers who maintain that the Meg still swims in the dark depths of our oceans.
I ain't gonna lie.
What do you think? Could the Meg somehow still be alive today? Yeah. We've actually got an entire video dedicated to the former oceanic behemoth. Check it out after this one. The link is in the description. If we consider the blue-ringed octopus as cute on the outside, killer on the inside, then the Japanese spider crab is the yin to that yang. It doesn't boast paralyzing poison, and it won't be sending anybody to their premature grave. but it's one of the most hair-raising, nightmarish undersea creatures in terms of straight-up looks. The fact that the spider crab can grow up to 15 inches wide in the body with a 12-foot leg span
That's crazy,
and weigh up
man.
to 44 pounds, it's no surprise that it's considered one of the world's most intimidating sea monsters. Not to mention that they can live up to 100 years old. Expect to find these arthropods on seabeds between 500 and 1,000 feet in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Japan. 1,000 feet? That's pretty deep, so it sounds like we're in the clear then. Nope, not quite. This crab does like to venture into shallower waters when it gets the urge to mate, so watch out. As the cousin to the goblin shark, and looking like a cross between a prehistoric lizard and an underwater basilisk, the frilled shark is equally mysterious and menacing. The frilled shark's mouth.
So the goblin shark got a cousin. That's what you telling me. So these two things cousin. I mean, they do look alike. This thing ugly in the face too. You know what I'm saying? But they got a cousin. So they really running around here on demon time. They catching bodies left and right, eating fish left and right, possibly eating humans left and right, as a tag team. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all Matt and Jeff Hardy out here just eating things because y'all cousins. All right, man.
Just as terrifying as that of the great white. It's lined with 25 rows of backward-facing, trident-shaped teeth, with close to 300 in total, every single one of which is comparable in sharpness to a razor blade. Ooh. This menacing swimmer has been spooking divers with its glare ever since it was discovered back in the 19th century. Since then, measurements have noted that its long, cylindrical body can reach lengths of nearly 7 feet. Even though no one has ever seen it hunting firsthand, scientists believe that, very much like a snake pouncing, it uses its posterior fins as propulsive surfaces to launch itself at its prey at high speeds, and then constricts its body around the victim. It typically resides in depths of between 390 and 4,200 feet. Let's head down to the ocean's far distant graveyard, the dark depths of the Atlantic Ocean, more than 16,000 feet below the surface, where there is no light and no plant life, and where water is cold. Here, another deep-sea monster awaits. Unaffected by storms or ocean currents, the waters are perfectly still, except for the ferocious, fang-toothed, deep-sea dragonfish scurrying around for its next meal. Feeding on small fish, crustaceans, and anything else it can find, the deep-sea dragonfish, like many deep-water creatures, relies heavily on its bioluminescent body parts to lure its prey within striking distance. The 6-inch-long Twilight Zone assassin has oversized teeth, a rather hideous face, and slippery, slimy skin that resembles that of an eel. Yet, as if their aesthetic wasn't spooky enough, as if intertwined with Hollywood special effects, some dragonfish have also evolved the ability to produce a mysterious, ominous red glow.
Did you just say evolve? So now, this fish right here, like a Pokemon, you talking about like Charmander going into Charizard type evolve? Because he getting special abilities and stuff like that as he evolve. Meaning, he's getting more and more ways to kill us. Because you practically said he eating everything down there. You know what I'm saying? If I possibly, I fell down, he's going to eat me too, right? Oh, all right. I'm just trying to see what's going on with this evolving and stuff. I ain't know we was dealing with Pokemon deep down in the sea. You feel me?
Out of all the frightening sea monsters we've just seen today, which one, if any, seriously gives you the heebie-jeebies? What would you do if you came across one of these nasty guys while out for a quick swim? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always...
Okay. So listen, man. Make sure you subscribe to The Riches. You know. I'm going to hit y'all with some more reaction videos. I'm going to keep dropping this content on y'all. Boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. I'm going to definitely keep, dropping this content for y'all. But just make sure you punish my subscribe button. Drop a like on this video if you liked it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to get the realness of me on these reactions. I'm not going to fake nothing. These is real reactions. This is really me. If I see any of these creatures, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to possibly try to get away. But if it don't work, then, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I lived a good life. You feel me? I shouldn't have been out there anyway. But, yeah, I appreciate everybody coming to the channel. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Because this is Team Life's Book. Let's get it.